Hello everyone, my name is BukkyNG. You're welcome to my class. Today we're talking about consistency as a key to success and general well-being. Consistency is a fundamental principle that essentially underlines success and well-being in virtually every aspect of life. So whether you're striving for personal growth, you are pursuing a career, maintaining relationships, or you are looking to achieve a goal, consistently plays a significant role in helping you determine your outcomes. Consistency is the steady and unwavering commitment to a course of action that leads to progress and positive results. And the impact of consistency cannot be overemphasized. If you want to achieve anything in life, you need to be consistent, irrespective of what it is. Consistency is what will get you there. We're going to be looking at several areas where being consistent can help you, you know, get to where you want to be. And the first thing or the first area we're going to be talking about is achieving your goals. Whether these goals are financial in nature or it could even be spiritual. You could have spiritual goals, you could have physical goals, maybe your fitness or your mental health, irrespective of whatever the goal is. It could even be education or even in your finances. Consistency is the bridge that helps you connect your goals to reality. And regardless of whether your aspirations are big or small, it is the daily consistent efforts that you apply that will move you closer to achieving your objectives. So, for instance, if you aim to become a skilled musician, or if you want to, be a pilot, whatever it is, practicing your instrument regularly or practicing your crafts regularly is what is essential to becoming who you want to be or to achieving your the goal that you have set before yourself. And consistency in your practice will gradually improve your skill over time and clearly make your goals achievable. Consistency is also important when you are trying to build habits. So, whether the habits are good or bad, both are formed through consistent actions. And the process of habit formation involves repeating a behavior until it becomes automatic. So, whether the habit is good or bad, as long as you keep repeating that habit, it becomes second nature to you over time. So, if it is a financial habit that you are trying to build, or a spending habit, savings habit, investment habit, or it could even just generally be not financial in nature. Whatever the habit is that you want to build, the process of repeating it over time is what will make it become second nature to you. And that's why, again, we'll talk about intentionally working on what you want to achieve or who you want to be, and consistently engaging in positive behavior such as regular exercise, healthy eating, consistently reading books over time can help you build habits that support your overall well-being. In the area of personal growth, consistency is the cornerstone of personal development. So learning, working on self improvement, acquiring new skills would usually require consistent efforts. Nothing good comes easy. That's the slogan. It's a slogan that a lot of us are conversant with. And that's the reality, because a lot of times you wake up and if you do not motivate yourself, usually you don't even want to get out of bed. When your alarm goes off in the morning, there's a tendency that you want to sleep a little while longer, or you even think about taking the day off, or maybe getting to work late and all of those things. It is because nothing good comes easy. Personal development does not come easy. Growth generally does not come easy. And so, reading a few pages of a book every day, attending workshops, dedicating time to reflection and self awareness is what will help you to grow and achieve, the level of personal growth that you desire. Even in the area of your health and fitness, maintaining a healthy lifestyle is closely linked to consistency. Eating nutritious meals, getting regular exercise, even adequate sleep are all habits that contribute to physical and mental well being. And it is by consistently involving in behaviors that lead to good health and fitness is what will prevent you from having health issues and boost your overall vitality. In relationships as well, consistency is vital in nurturing healthy relationships. Trust is built through reliability and predictability in your actions and your words. So if you are in a relationship where the other party cannot trust your words or cannot trust that you will always be there when they need you, this would usually lead to a breakdown in that relationship. Relationships require that people can rely on each other through good and bad times, and consistently showing care, support, understanding to those close to you can strengthen your bond and lead to lasting connections. But in situations where you constantly fail to show up, you don't give a listening ear to people whenever they need you. Sometimes people do not require our actions. What they require, or they do not require us to generally, make an effort in doing anything to help them. Sometimes what they require is just that presence, you being there, you listening to them, or just generally being that quiet support or quiet source of strength. And so when all of these things are lacking in a relationship, you would realize that that relationship will begin to have cracks, and ultimately those relationships may not last long. Even in the area of professional success in your workplace, consistency is highly important. Your boss or your team members would usually require that you are able to meet deadlines, that you deliver your good quality of work, and that you are consistently striving for improvements. And so, all of these are key factors in achieving career success. Employers and colleagues would always value individuals who can be relied upon to consistently perform at their best. Now, nobody is saying that from time to time you would not fall short, but the importance or the important thing that people would always look out for is the efforts that you make, how well you go out of your way to give your best, how well you go out of your way to learn. Because sometimes giving your best would usually just be that you even ask for help in the areas that you are not clearly versed on what you need to do, or in areas that are new to you that you don't exactly know what to do. Asking for help and asking for support to get the job done sometimes is what is appreciated by your employer or your colleague, such that at the end of the day, the team meets the deadline or the team is able to deliver on work required. Also, in the area of your emotional well being, consistently managing your emotions is essential for your mental health. And regular self care practices such as meditation, journaling, seeking therapy can help you maintain emotional balance and resilience in the face of life's challenges. So, I'm going to be doing a bit of recap before we continue. What we're talking about is consistency as a key to success and well being. And we're focusing on every area of life, not necessarily your finances or in any one particular area. Consistency covers every area of your life. And what we're saying is that applying consistency to every single aspect of your life can be the key to your success and your well being. It can help you maintain relationships, it can help you achieve personal growth, it can help you, maintain your relationships and just generally determine your future outcome. And we defined consistency as that steady and unwavering commitment to a course of action that leads to progress and positive results. Consistency would require discipline, it requires being responsible. Consistency requires taking ownership. Consistency would usually require that you understand yourself. Consistency also requires that you have an end goal, because if you don't have an end goal, you would not be able to motivate yourself to do what you need to do. You will not be able to motivate yourself to cultivate the right habits that will get you, to the end goal. You will not be able to keep at it, because it is human nature to always want to pause. It is human nature to always want to rest. It is human nature to always want to just be, enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. So, consistency is what will keep you going until you achieve that progress or that result that you are after. And we've said that consistency will help you in achieving your goals, whatever those goals are, whether they are financial or not. Consistency and practice, continuous practice of your craft, continuous practice of your skill, or if you're a business person, continuously improving your processes, your business processes is what will help you build that business to the level where you want it to be. We talked about habits. Whether the habit is a good one or a bad one, all are formed through consistent actions. And so you need to understand that repeating that behavior until it becomes a part of you, until it becomes automatic, is how you form a habit. You have to engage in repeated behavior of that habit before it becomes second nature to you. And that by consistently engaging in positive behavior, you can build habits that support your overall well being. Consistency is the cornerstone of personal development. And so, learning, engaging in self improvement activities, acquiring new skills requires constant effort, but is necessary, is important, and you cannot do without it in achieving your goal of personal growth and development. For your health and your fitness level as well, maintaining a healthy lifestyle is based on consistency. You have to continuously eat the right meals. You have to consistently get regular exercise. You have to consistently get adequate sleep before you can see, the contribution of all of these factors to your physical and your mental well-being. And consistency in these behaviors can prevent, health issues and boost your overall health and vitality. Consistency is also vital in nurturing healthy relationships. We've established the fact that trust is built through reliability and predictability in your actions and your words. More importantly, in the workplace, consistency is required. Consistency is expected by your employers, by your colleagues, everybody. That's why in the workplace, you would always be told how important teamwork is. And the bedrock of teamwork is being able to consistently show up as a member of that team. You are consistently showing up to, pull your weight, to play your part, to do what is necessary to ensure that your team continually stays as the winning team. And so, employers and colleagues will always value individuals who can be relied upon to consistently perform at their best so that the team is able to meet deadlines, deliver quality work, and, strive for improvements in everything they do to achieve career success. Now, concerning your emotional well-being as well, consistency in managing your emotions is essential for your mental health. And so this point is particularly important because if you are not okay mentally, it will dovetail into every other area of your life. When you are not mentally healthy, you cannot manage your finances well. When you are not mentally capable, you cannot be at your best, even in the workplace. When you are not mentally okay, you cannot make yourself available, even in a relationship. And so, before all of the other areas that we have mentioned, your mental health, prioritizing your mental health and applying consistency in managing your emotions is essential for your mental health. Engaging in regular self care practices such as meditation, journaling, seeking therapy can help you maintain emotional balance and resilience. Now, I want to focus a bit on seeking therapy or seeking help from professionals in order to, boost your mental health. In Nigeria and maybe Africa at large, there's a stigma attached to seeking help when it comes to your mental health. But I would say that it is each and everybody's responsibility to take care of themselves. I always say this: nobody is coming to help you, nobody is coming to help anybody because everybody is struggling to help themselves. And so it's about time that we begin to focus less on stigmas. It's about time we begin to focus less on what people say or what society thinks and do what is best for ourselves. And again, when we talk about seeking therapy, it doesn't necessarily mean that you go to the hospital asking for help from people that can make your situation worse. It could be a guidance counselor if you are a student, or it could be just a counselor or somebody in a department in your workplace that is skilled for that particular purpose. Or even if it requires, in this day and age, there's online therapy available. So you don't necessarily have to walk into a physical building that maybe walking into it or people seeing you going into that institution can feel like you have a problem. There are online, there are companies that provide these services online so that you can reach out to them from the comfort of your home, from the comfort of your workplace, or wherever is a private space for you. And because everything is done online, it also helps you protect your privacy to a certain extent. The important thing is that ultimately you are getting the help that you need. And so, please, please, and please, consistently focusing on your emotional well being, making efforts to ensure that your emotional well being is being attended to is very crucial for each and every one of us. Now, when we talk about financial success, consistently, focusing on financial planning, on saving, on investing can also help you achieve financial success. And so, regular contributions to your savings, to your retirement accounts, to your, regularly focusing, adjusting your budgets, responsible spending, all of these are factors that would help you consistently achieve financial success. They are financial practices that will lead to long term financial security for each and every one of us. The kind of environment or the world that we live in today has actually also helped to make things easier in being able to be consistent. What do I mean by this? For achieving financial stability and maybe engaging in regular contributions to a savings or a retirement account or to an investment account, some of these things today can be done online. So you don't necessarily need to have to make any human efforts on a monthly basis or on a periodic basis to make these contributions happen. All you need to do is to set up a prompt or to give an instruction to your bank or use any app that can be used for that purpose, and just set up the prompts to ensure that on a monthly basis funds are being debited from your salary account and credited into your retirement account or your savings account or your investment account. And this way it becomes an automatic process, and it doesn't necessarily require that you as a person have to make the effort on a periodic basis to do or make these regular contributions. Learning and skill development as well. Acquiring new knowledge and skills would definitely demand consistent efforts. So if you choose to improve yourself in the area of education and you want to go back to school, or you want to start a course while you are working, whatever it may be, or you want to, start your master's program, it could be in any form. You want to master a craft, maybe you want to learn, something technical, whatever it is, it requires consistent effort. It would require that for the period of time that that course is on for, which could be a month, which could be, you know, a few months, a year, you would require it requires that you would show up, and showing up is consistency. It would require that you put in everything that you need to put in your best, the time, the effort, even your presence, because sometimes you can be physically present, but your mind is not there. So, acquiring new knowledge, skills, succeeding at any of these things that you choose to do requires that you are there physically, you are there emotionally, you are there on time, and that you are consistent in, you know, doing all it takes, following all the requirements of that course, so that at the end of the day, you make progress and you are successful. At the end of the term, peradventure, you have to write an exam, or you have to, you know, do whatever it is to get the certificate of completion, that you are able to do it. Consistency is what will get you there. Consistency is a powerful force, and it can shape the course of our lives. We've established the fact that it is a daily commitment to positive actions and behaviors that can transform your goals and your aspirations into reality. Recognizing the importance of consistency and integrating it into all aspects of your life can help you enhance your chances of success, your well-being and help you achieve personal fulfillment. Remember that it is not always about making big leaps. It is about taking small, consistent steps towards your desired destination. I read a book recently, and something struck me from what the author said. And what he said was that a lot of times we always think that it is the big decisions that we make, those big moments in our lives, and the decisions we make in those moments are the things that propel us to who we become or what we achieve. But that for him, he has realized that it is those little decisions we make, the accumulation of small decisions that we make, the accumulation of small steps that we take, small actions that we take over time. It is the build up and the accumulation of it that actually determines the course of our lives, that actually determines who we become or how far we go or where we get to, in our lives. And he talked about the fact that for a lot of us, we have biases that are as a result of our backgrounds, how we grew up, who our parents were, the country or the community in which we grew up, and things like that. And that those biases would always impact our responses. So I would give an example. If you are an emotional person, little things would tend to tick you off. And when those things happen, it could even be that the person that gets you ticked off may not even do it intentionally, but because of your makeup, your personality, how you are, you immediately respond based on your ingrained biases. Sometimes we will require help from people. But when, because of, those small actions, those small steps, this is a personal example that I'm going to share. During the course of my career, I'm still working, but yes, during the course of my career, um, I learned a lot of things about myself, right? And over the years, I found out that some of those things, my attitude, my personality, those personal biases that I'd always had, it was affecting my work relationships. It was affecting my personal growth. It was affecting my promotion at the office because I realized that sometimes what your employer actually wants from you is engagement. I, on the other hand, believed that I did not need to, you know, relate too much with people, especially if they were above me. And I'll give you an example. So maybe I have a group head, but I also have a team lead that I report to. And so I believe that my team lead, seeing how hard I work and how good of a team player I am, is what is important. And as long as my team lead is okay with my work, then my group head should also be okay with my work. But I realized that different people that you work with have different expectations. And in the long run, it is not what you think is correct is what matters. It is the expectations of what your boss's expectations, or the expectations of the people above you. It is their own expectations that matter. And so over the years, I had to learn to adjust my personality, to adjust the way I see things, to adjust my perception of people, even my perception of myself. I had to understand the fact that I had to, do a lot of self discovery. You need to know who you are. You need to know your good parts and your not so good parts. You need to be honest about yourself, right? That this is who I am. These are my limitations. These are my strengths. Because nobody is going to or has a responsibility to make you better. You have the responsibility to make yourself better. You have the responsibility of being the best version of yourself at all times. And so I had to consistently work on myself, work on my personality, work on my biases. I had to be able to give more of myself, open up more. And most importantly, I had to learn to always stop to think before acting. That pause that you take before you respond to the other person, or before you take an action, that pause can be the difference between taking 10 steps forwards or 10 steps backwards. And so, what am I saying today? Knowing who you are, understanding your strengths and your weaknesses, and applying consistency in working to make yourself a better person can actually help you get to your desired destination. It will help you achieve personal fulfillment. It would enhance your chances of success in the workplace, even in your business, in your savings, in your investments. It can, consistently focusing on positive actions, positive behaviors can help you transform your goals and your aspirations into reality. And that is what consistency is about. That is what consistency can help you achieve. Again, remember, as you embark on this learning adventure with me, I want you to know that your potentials are limitless, and every bit of knowledge that you gain is key to unlocking new opportunities. I look forward to our continued exploration in my next course. Please stay updated on our events, our activities, our programs by visiting BukkyNG. Never stop learning and growing. You are only one piece of information away from your next big break. Bye, guys.